Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome to Going In Raw NEWSPLEX. We had a long weekend, Larson. Lots of stuff happened.
Wait, you had a long weekend? I had a normal length weekend.
I'm excited. We're on the road to WrestleMania right now, man.
We are. Well,
I made myself some new Nike shorts.
Well, you just cut the lower half of the leg
my backyard.
off.
My backyard looks amazing.
Oh, yeah?
I did the top level.
What does that have to do with our road to WrestleMania? Are we on Spotify yet?
I'm feeling good, man. We're on youtube.com/Steven Larson, and anywhere fine podcasts, audio podcasts are available, including iTunes. I haven't checked where our ranking is at, though.
But we're not on Spotify.
No, man, no, we're not on Spotify. That's a fail. Remember, we were all about the road to Spotify, and then we got an email saying, please give us this minimal information. And I was like, we're asking way too much. Don't you know who we are? Going in Raw. Damn it. Nah. Anyways, let's talk about the news, Larson.
Yes, let's talk about the news. So there was a report Saturday from pwinsider.com that said that The Undertaker was in a great deal of pain after his appearance on Raw last Monday, and that The Undertaker was reportedly pissed with the fact that he was in so much pain. And this is fueling a bunch of talk, again, according to Pro Wrestling Insider's report, that a lot of talk backstage that this might be Undertaker's last ride. Period.
Oh, I get what you did there. Last ride.
Powerbomb's the last ride.
Fuck, dude. Okay, now, so we talked a little bit during...
He might retire, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We talked a little bit during our Raw recap about the grimace that we saw on his face.
Yes.
When and there was a little bit of debate about, well, was it in character grimacing?
Which I thought. Which
it looked like. Like, I saw that too. However, I also felt that it could totally be interpreted the other way, in that he just felt a lot of pain.
Yes.
After choke slamming 800-pound Braun Strowman.
Yes.
And Braun Strowman did a lot of work there, but if you try to choke slam that guy, you're going to be putting in some miles.
Yeah,
too.
and this report from PW Insider also said that he was limping up the stage following the spear from Roman Reigns. Again, could be an excellent sell job, because I just watched his match against HBK's retirement match. Undertaker does a hell of a sell job work on the knee injury.
Yeah.
But
at this point, I think sell jobs and legit pain are probably
especially
a very blurry line.
Yeah, especially considering the reports that have been coming out over the last 2 months about The Undertaker having a bad hip.
Yeah.
Having hip surgery, but still being in need of a full hip replacement.
I'll be honest with you, man. This is kind of the match I'm least looking forward to for many different reasons. If this was Undertaker AJ, I'd probably be more disappointed if I would be more disappointed in Undertaker AJ than AJ Shane, just because I don't know how much he's going to be able to move.
I know.
I mean, this is years too late. Like, I feel like his tour through hell with Brock Lesnar, like, I mean, we both feel like his end of an era match should have been the last of it.
Yeah.
Because they did that little, like, bow at the end. It was perfect. Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
Then he did this thing with CM Punk. That was fine. Bray Wyatt, that was fine. Was there one more in there?
Well, it was Punk, and then it was Lesnar.
Oh, Lesnar. Okay.
And then it was Bray.
Okay. Then they did Lesnar again for not at Mania, but like Hell in a Cell and shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
Those were good matches.
And those were good matches. I thought that should have been not his WrestleMania, but I thought that should have been the last
Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, exactly.
Lost,
like, it doesn't have to be a Mania. I know they wanted a Mania. It doesn't have to be a Mania. So this is it shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be you're going out on literally your last leg. It shouldn't be that.
I know.
Like, I know he's given so much to the industry of himself. I don't need that last ounce. Nobody needs that last ounce.
I'm literally scared that we're going to watch this match and he's going to seriously injure his hip again, and then they'll have to take him out on a stretcher or something like that.
And dude, what have we said a million times? Roman Reigns, he can't carry a match, and I feel like Undertaker needs a guy who knows
this state in his career, yes.
Who knows how to tell, like, at the least, who knows how to tell a damn good story in the ring, and it's not Roman Reigns. It's not him.
But hopefully, knowing the Undertaker's physical state right now, they can find a way to book the match to cover for whatever deficiencies he might have because he's in such pain. I don't know what exactly.
Why didn't they go Cena Undertaker? It boggles my mind. I mean, is it just a matter of hey, we have Roman Reigns and Undertaker like is on his last legs. Let's get into Roman Reigns Undertaker. That has to be it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just want to go see. Cena would know how to protect guys. Cena would know how to tell a story. And the story would be so much more iconic with Cena involved.
Agreed.
The promos that Cena would be dropping,
I know,
be amazing.
I know.
Roman Reigns, this is my yard. He's in my yard now.
It was funny when I'll reference the WrestleMania 26 match.
Oh, with Michaels?
The Michaels retirement match. There's a guy sitting front row that has to paraphrase, this is Undertaker's yard sign. And that was, 6 years ago? 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just going
funny.
to toss that detail in
No,
because
it's good.
apparently even
I like
back
that.
then they were referring to the ring as Undertaker's yard.
So what you're saying is there's a time traveler in our midst.
Yes.
Prescient. Anyways, yeah, it's just a bummer. I think Cena and Undertaker would have been, I think they could have hyped it at least to end of an era levels.
I know.
With Reigns has been, and I'm not shitting on Reigns. Creative has no idea like how to handle this shit.
No. Like literally, if it's not Cena, then I think Balor should have been the next choice.
Right.
Because at least then, if they're going to do a passing of the torch thing, there's some kind of similarities between the characters.
Yeah, no, I know.
And then after that, I can probably think of like 3 other wrestlers I'd rather have the Undertaker have a retirement match with. Than
And
Roman Reigns.
Balor's been long enough to be able to tell a good story. He knows what he's doing in the ring. Yeah. Let's see here. Next up, now that depressing news is out of the way, let's get some. I actually think some happier news.
Yes.
Ring of Honor is not for sale.
No. So I think pretty much right when Dirt Sheet went up on Friday, or slightly before, CBS Sports Local issued a story which related to the possible Ring of Honor sale at WWE, which stated, I'm going to quote here, this seems pretty definitive according to their report, Ring of Honor will not be sold to WWE according to 2 people with direct knowledge of the situation. One high-ranking source said, quote, there is no story here.
Well, there is if they were in talks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a story.
Yeah.
That, if they're in
But if
talks.
the story is the actual purchase of Ring of Honor by WWE.
Well, yeah.
Apparently there is no story.
Yeah. There's no result in that manner. No, I know what they're saying. But, the fact is if they were talking, that is a story. So I disagree with that high-ranking official. But, all that talk we did on the dirt sheet last week, it's all for naught. But we'll still take that ad revenue.
Apparently. But you never know. There's been times before, I'm not saying this is necessarily the case here, where there's been talks of something happening and there's public denials only for it to eventually happen.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
plus, on top of that, I think that the gist of our conversation in terms of looking at the WWE strategy with bringing other content, more content, not their content to the network.
Yeah.
I think that was a sound discussion we had.
Yes.
And I think it still illustrates the WWE has a strategy in mind for how they want to approach bringing additional content to the network. In fact, in that they don't necessarily want to develop their own, or they'd like to
pay for it,
or pay
for the production of said content. Yes,
they would rather go and
license it. Yes,
so good for them.
So Steve, tonight, last Raw before WrestleMania, go home show.
Yeah, who's not looking forward to a hold harmless signing agreement?
Riveting television.
Hold harmless. You think Daniel Bryan's going to interrupt it and say, I want to sign one of those?
Demand his own hold harmless.
We have AJ Styles right now. I want to sign one of those right now. Please, can we do that?
So that is one of several exciting segments promised for tonight's Raw.
Goldberg and Lesnar are going to face off. You know what I watched yesterday? I watched, because I was watching WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
And I watched Goldberg Lesnar. When's the last time you watched that?
Maybe a year ago.
Oh, okay. So it was fairly recent. Man, that crowd
just crapped all over it.
Just shit all over it.
I did last night watch the main event of that show.
Yeah, I know. I started to. I watched like the little video package before.
Man, that match got bloody.
Oh, did it? Shit, I'll watch it today.
It's really bloody.
All right, I'll watch
really
it today.
bloody.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Fucking man, such a bummer, dude. I love Chris Benoit. He was the fucking man. Anyway, so Goldberg and Lesnar are going to face off tonight on Raw. Who do you think? Goldberg's not going to eat another F5, is he? I was surprised. It's funny watching that Goldberg Lesnar and seeing Stone Cold mix it up. He was taking bumps.
Yeah.
Like in the lead up to it, he took a F5.
Yeah.
It was like 2004.
I'm hoping there's a tug of war over the belt again.
Yeah, me too. I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, very much so. As we mentioned, will Seth Rollins sign the hold harmless agreement?
He might not show up. On Twitter, he said, I'm hobbled, I'm hurting.
But they also said, I'll see you tonight, Philadelphia.
But what does that really mean?
I suppose it means he
might
appear via Titantron.
He might run the Rocky steps.
It's true.
He might do that instead.
To prove how healthy his knee is.
Exactly, man.
He can reenact the whole scene from Rocky.
Man, one of them WCPW boys, I think it was Pacitti, he tweeted out like a little video.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it was from. Do you know if it was from?
I don't think so. That guy doing the move out the top rope landing right on his head.
No. No, it was he landed I thought he landed on his leg. Oh. And his leg was massively fucked up.
Oh,
he kicked out because like.
I didn't get that far. I watched it first thing in the morning, so I was still half asleep. I thought I landed on his head. So,
okay,
sorry.
So he lands, and you don't notice his leg at first.
Yeah.
Because the camera's sort of going like this.
Well, the landing's really fast.
Yeah, it is. It's weirdly. It's like that. You can tell that's what happened. Like that's why.
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't have landed that way. And like the opponent looks at the ref and just goes.
Yeah, I saw that.
The dude kicks out. He kicks out, and at that point when he kicks out, the guy looks at the ref and he's like, and then he goes down, and that's when the camera, you see one leg and then you see the other leg, and it's like, so it's like here's leg, and then this is like this. It looked like it was under the knee a break, and it was like here. Ugh. So yeah, don't kick out of that, man.
No,
like, you need to look at your leg.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know why I brought that up. It's been in my head. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Also, we're looking at, we might get a new Raw GM tonight.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I kind of feel like this is going to be after Mania, though.
Yeah, I think so, too. Probably. You see that awesome picture? Then we'll sign off.
Okay.
See that awesome picture of the house show where Finn Balor was doing the gun? Fucking let him do that on TV.
I know.
Let him do this shit on TV.
I know.
Oh, fucking
Triple H retweeted that picture.
I know he did.
Right?
He tweeted out. He said, thanks, Winnipeg, or whatever it was.
White Plains, New York.
White Plains, New York. Thank you. I know it was a W. Fucking rad. Anyways, that's NEWSPLEX. Till next time, talk to you guys later.
Bye.